And Colin, it looked like a lot of people were out there getting their radios today.
We got there at noon. There was a line of people already. I mean, it just shows how important these weather radios are just for keeping you safe when severe weather does come in.
Yeah, you didn't really need them today.
No. Yeah, that wind was the big talker. Not severe by any means, but yeah, definitely was notable out of the south-southeast. Still at 20 plus miles an hour, and those gusts showing up right in those mid-30s, 40 miles an hour out of the south in Marshall at this point. And as we plan ahead, we are going to see the winds taper off through the overnight, but make a reappearance once we look towards Monday. So where you see these yellow arrows, these are wind speeds of 20 miles an hour or higher, and you can also tell stronger winds because they're longer arrows. So into the night, the wind speeds start to taper off a little bit. And by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, nice and light through the area, about 5-10 miles an hour, variable. Now through Sunday, we're going to see it move out of the northwest at about 10-15 miles an hour. A couple of 20s will sneak in here or there. But as a low pressure system moves to the north part of Minnesota, that's actually going to increase wind speeds once again on Monday out of the northwest. And you can see these yellow arrows indicating 20 plus miles an hour once again for Monday. All right, cloud cover is the other thing we are watching. For the most part, high thin clouds are working through our area, and we're going to stick with that through the overnight. But into tomorrow, we're in fact going to introduce a little bit of thicker clouds into our atmosphere. That's just a cold front slowly slumps its way on through as just a light little low pressure system moves across our region, and that actually could prompt just a couple little isolated areas of rain with that. No accumulations with this, but you know, one of those things where you might get a couple of drops. Overall, it's going to be a very nice, very dry day with winds not too bad. All right, bigger picture, what we're really watching, significant low pressure system is slowly marching its way across northern Minnesota, and a secondary little low pressure system works across southern Minnesota. It's that secondary one with this cold front here that's going to increase the cloud cover just a little bit for tomorrow and create just a couple little isolated raindrops here and there. Then as we look towards Monday, the winds are going to increase on the western side of this low pressure system, and that's also going to drag down some cooler temperatures as well. So giving you kind of an hour by hour look through the overnight, high thin clouds kind of work their way on through, hit or miss with this. Through Sunday, thicken up just a little bit with that cold front that works its way on through. Isolated rain here and there. Minor accumulations if you get tagged by that. Monday, hit or miss with the clouds once again, but for the most part, these are going to be high, thin clouds, so it's going to be relatively sunny, but those winds, once again, coming in out of the northwest. All right, live on the carsoup.com sky cam, 45 degrees out right now, about 9 degrees beneath what the average high temperature is for this time of year, and winds still rather significant out there, 22 miles an hour. Now for tonight, watch that cloud cover start to thicken up just a little bit. 34 degrees for that low, but the winds start to fall back as well. Tomorrow, still hold on to some of those cloud cover, those isolated drops here and there, 55 degrees for the high temperature. As we plan through the week, cooler temps on Monday as we drag down some of that cooler air with breezy conditions. Tuesday, though, nice and sunny skies, 50 degrees. And then look at this general warming trend back into the 60s with all that. The other thing I just want to note, next Saturday, already looking ahead, Mark will be in New Ulm programming weather radio. So feel free to stop out there because we got plenty of those events coming up over these next couple of weekends on Saturday.
All right, I like the sound of the forecast.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, as long as you look towards midweek, are going to be loving those 60s.
All right, thanks, Colin.